subscribe. Darling Radio. Like and subscribe.
Mr. Gary, the numbers guy. Unmute your microphone, Gary.
How are we doing today, sir?
I'm good, Mr. Gary. How are you?
I'm, going to start out the conversations with some pleasantries and see where it takes us. It's impressive what you've been able to build.
Yeah.
I will give you that,
Okay.
sir.
Now, do you have?
But having said that, it's just interesting. Like with this FBA movement, it seems like you're the only one making money off
How?
it. Seems it's the only one who claims to be FBA.
Now, if you say that, you're going to have to show proof. One dime I've made by being I disagree highly. I want you to prove that I made money off being FBA.
You're their spokesman, my friend. You're their spokesman. You are. When people think FBA, they think Tariq Nasheed. They think you. You are the spokesman. Therefore, you are the one who is getting clout off it. Therefore, you're profiteering off it.
Where's the money coming?
No different than the white man. No different than the white man.
Where's the money? You haven't said nothing about the money. You said I make money. Where's the money?
Well, money comes in form of clout. No. And because you are the leader of an organization, you are given opportunities that other people won't have. So it leads to clout, and clout leads to money.
What organization?
FBA.
How is that an organization?
I'm not saying you guys have clan meetings or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is very simple. Because when people think of that organization, they think it's you.
You keep saying organization. What you're doing is called I'm white and I. You practice.
I mean, that's a nice term, but you are the ones who are, you're associated with it more than anyone else. You're the leader. You're the leader. Do you deny that you're the leader?
I've never proved it.
Prove it. Give me one person who claims to be FBA
slow down, because you're talking over me. What you're doing is called I'm white and I say so, sir. What you're doing, you're not even misunderstanding. You're lying at this point, sir. The fact that you have to repeatedly lie shows that we are a lineage. I've never claimed to be a leader of anything.
If I'm lying, sir, name one person who has a bigger name who claims to be FBA than you. One.
What does that mean?
It means you are the most recognized person who has that badge on, whatever you want to call it. Black Lives Matter had their people, but FBA, you're the guy. You're the guy. You're the guy who's getting clout off this.
Had clout.
So
slow down.
Honestly,
I've already had clout, sir. I've been around for damn near 30 years with best-selling books, best-selling movies. I already had clout. I didn't get clout out this. I already had clout.
It raised your clout level significantly. And it got you.
Because first you lied about all of this money. I've not gotten any, quote, FBA money. I haven't gotten a dime. And every time I ask you to prove it, you start talking in circles. So that was one lie. Lie two, not the leader of anything. How can you be the leader of a lineage? And then how can I be the leader of an organization that I didn't form? I never claimed to be a leader. You can't designate me as a leader of a non-existent organization, sir. You see how that works? Why are you trying to...
The people anointed their leader. When people go in FBA meetings, all they talk about is you, Tariq. So
a lot of your white supremacist brethren talk about me all the time. People have always talked about me all the time.
I'm talking about your own people in FBA meetings. They always bring your name up. You are their
FBA meetings. What are you talking about, sir? What?
You're not the only one. You're not the only one who has spaces and says
Right.
FBA.
I'm not the only person who have spaces. I don't even know what meetings you're talking about. There's 43 million foundational Black Americans. Are you saying that I'm the leader of 43 million people?
43 million people do not claim
No, no,
FBA.
but
You are
43 million people also don't claim African American, but they're labeled that. My grandmother never claimed to be an African American, but she was labeled that on the census form, sir. So
so you're
there's
telling
four-
me you're going to take the labels of what other
I'm,
people? I'm
I'm
telling you
telling you
40
there's 43 million foundational Black Americans. Are you saying I'm the leader of all of those people?
for the ones who claim to be FBA. Yes, you are by default, sir. Whether
No,
you want it.
no, no. Then who's the leader of African Americans? The people who claim African Americans, who's their leader?
Well, it was Barack Obama. I'm not so sure it is anymore, but it was Barack
Barack-
Obama because he was the president of the
See,
United States. You
now
see,
this sounds trollish now. Do you hear what you just said and how ridiculous that is, sir? You said that Barack Obama is the leader of African Americans?
100% Barack Obama was not the foundational like you claim, but the black people in this country and the white people. He was our leader from
Okay, so he
2000.
was the leader of America. Right, but you just said the leader of African Americans. And African American, that was a term given by the Democrats to Black people. So who's the leader of African Americans for the people who claim that? Who's the leader? And that was a name given to Black people.
As of right now, it's Donald J. Trump.
Oh,
That's who the leader is because he's the leader of all Americans, black, white, African, all of them. See, you're not going to do these trick
a trick
questions and
question,
then
sir. You've trolled yourself out of logic, sir. That means that, well, Donald Trump is not the leader. He's the president of the country. He's not the leader because there's a lot of people who don't like Trump. So it's
it doesn't matter if you
oh,
like him or not.
got it.
He's the leader.
So and
It doesn't.
just made
It
a good
doesn't
point. So
matter if
whether people acknowledge that they're foundational Black American or not, they're still foundational Black American based on your logic. And that's my point too, sir. Thank you. You just proved my point.
the only thing you're saying truthfully is
No,
they're
no, no. You just
Americans.
proved my point. Whether people like him or not, he's still their leader. And whether people use the term foundational Black American or not, they're still foundational Black American if their lineage goes back to the foundation of America. See how that works?
Sir, can you actually do this without
No,
muting? Is that possible? I
no,
talk
but
and
don't
you.
talk over me. See, I'm just using your logic, and we kind of agree. Foundational Black American is a lineage based term for the people who come from the foundation of this country. Whether you acknowledge that or not, yourself, you're still a foundational Black American. And there is no leader and there's no group. See how that works? And you just proved that, sir. See how we can cooperate and make things happen and make things make sense, Gary? Go ahead, Gary. It's probably a double mute there, Gary.
My friend, the only thing you're proving is you're not able to win a debate or even
I've already,
acknowledge a debate or even have a good faith
I've
without muting
already,
people. That's the only thing you're
already
proving,
destroyed.
sir. You're proving absolutely nothing else except that you have a
I've
mute button.
already destroyed you, Gary. That's why I'm just not letting you babble in defeat because a lot of you suspected white supremacists, when you lose an argument, you kind of like to babble your
I'm actually
right,
Jewish. First
right,
mistake. First
right,
mistake. Yeah, did
right,
you see? Yeah, I'm Jewish. So
right.
you are, see, you assume
And
things. Big mistake already. I'm Jewish. How can I be a white
uh,
supremacist? They hate me more than they
if
hate
you
you.
don't stop, you had people, sir,
Exactly.
you had people like Dan Burroughs, who was a part of the American Nazi Party. He was Jewish, sir. That don't mean anything. What does that mean? You have Jewish people part of white supremacist groups. So what are you saying, sir? Frank Joseph was a part of the American Nazi Party. He was Jewish. He was a Nazi. They kicked him out once they found out, but and Dan Burroughs committed suicide once they found out that he was Jewish. But yeah, what you're saying, that don't mean nothing, sir. Oh, hold on. Oh, I didn't hold on. Let me get Gary back. Gary, um, Hop in, Gary. You took yourself out. I didn't take you out, by the way. Gary, hop on, sir. All right. All right, there we go. Gary, hop back in here. All right.
So I'm assuming I'm going to see you January 20th at the Trump inauguration.
Well, it's gonna be too hot up there, man. It's gonna be too hot. I don't know if there's gonna be some type of, I don't know, some type of funny style business up there, but I'll be
What,
watching
what
on
kind of what
TV.
kind what kind of funny style of business, man?
Hey, man.
The 45th president is about to be the 47th president, man. That's a historic event. You supported Trump, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I supported the couch. I didn't
Oh, you
vote.
didn't support Trump, so you were on the losing side.
I didn't vote for no damn Kamala. I voted for the couch. I
Oh,
won.
okay. So why is it that you would actually not vote for a man over a woman? I don't get that logic. No matter if that man is white, black, you're still a man because let's be honest. And please do this without muting, and I'll respect you when you talk. Please afford me the same courtesy. And
I just muted that ass right there. See how that works? I don't need your respect. Let's be very clear. I don't need the respect of a suspected white supremacist. So let's be very clear on that. And let's not get into bad faith goofball. Let's not get into bad faith goofball arguments. Now I
so
just
again, you're calling a Jewish person.
right, right. So we just want to reiterate. You played the I'm white and I say so game. You tried to make up an organization with a made up leader, and that fell flat. We're a lineage and we are leaderless, and you cannot make a lineage an organization. So I just wanted to
Yeah,
be clear
well,
on that.
I bet you if you ask all the people who associate with your organization and you ask,
Well, there's no organization now. If you want to make up one in your mind, well, you can make up an organization and you can put a cherry on top and strawberries inside of it and clouds and orange moons, green clovers, and blue diamonds. You can just make your fantasy work the way you make it work, but you're not going to make me a part of your fantasy group, sir. I
I
don't
mean,
have a group.
Tariq, if you need a handicap in debating me with that mute button, just say so. We're good.
Well, no, no, no. But what you're not going to do is troll your way out of it, sir. What you're going to do is listen and not going to play the I'm white, not say so game. And you're not going to make up fantasy groups and then make me the de facto leader of a non existent group. We're a lineage, sir.
Again, FBA for all the people of that hashtag. Is that better? All the people who have that hashtag or support that, whatever you want to call it. If
Hmm.
they were to ask who was a leader, they would say it was
No,
you.
they're not.
So no matter what you,
No, because if you ask people if there's a leader of foundational Black Americans, they will tell you no. There's people who acknowledge that they're foundational Black American. They don't even know who I am. So, sir, you're incorrect. You can't speak on foundational Black American business because you're a white man. See?
I can speak on economics, and that's part of economics. Whether
No,
it be black, white, Indian, doesn't matter.
no, we're talking about
So
lineage.
you can't tell me what I can't speak on. You don't have that
I see,
power.
because you're not of our community.
You're not the slave master, sir.
But you're not of our community, sir. So you can't speak on things that's in our community that you
I can speak
don't.
about anything that has to do with culture and history because that's all I have to do is study to
And
understand it.
I can speak on white supremacy and the way suspected white supremacists like to lie, and you've done that.
Okay, so again, that's the
You've
fourth
done it.
time you call it a Jewish.
A suspected white supremacist, sir. You've lied like a suspected white supremacist. You've told several lies, and you made up a fantasy group. And you cannot make me the leader of a group that I've never claimed to be a leader of, sir. It doesn't work like that. See? See how that works? We are a lineage, Mr. Gary, and you can't do anything about that, sir. You can't do anything about that. All right? Do you feel powerless because you can't define or redefine what our lineage is? So you try to do the I'm white and I say so. Is that like a powerless thing that you feel? That you can't define blacks like you used to? That we're not going to be your little slaves, that you can just kind of throw us little names and we are defined by the names you throw at us? Is that the thing? Okay, Gary bounced. See, yeah, Gary bounced. I didn't get Gary out of here. But see, yeah, Gary, it doesn't work like that. We're not slaves to you, Gary. You don't get to sit here and name us like your little pickaninnies, and then we are defined by your little slave owner names. No, we're not Toby and all of these little Festus and Fiddler. We're not that. We've defined ourselves and our lineage, sir. And a lot of the suspected white supremacists, they have a problem with that. So they try to redefine it as a power play. I'm white and I say it's a group. No, that don't work because that's something that we would have to acknowledge. I say you're the leader. No, I would have to claim that, which I've never done that, sir. That's why that's not going to stick. You can say that until you're blue in the face. I am not the leader of anything. You cannot make me the leader of something that I've never claimed a leader to be. Never claimed to be the leader of. That will not work, and it has not worked, sir. That's why the movement is so powerful because you can't just tack on a leader. That's that Fed shit, and that's that FBI shit. They like to find a leader and attack a leader. No, that's why it ain't working. You can attack me all day. People are looking at their lineage. The lineage is the leader. You see? That's the great thing about it. Let's get um Big Red. Big Red in the building. All right. Big Red, oh, Big Red ain't saying nothing. Because we got a lot of people in the building, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people in the building. Let's get FBA East Coast in the building. FBA East Coast in the building. Mr. FBA East Coast. FBA. Uh, FBA East Coast. Open your mic, sir. All right. So raise your hand if you are ready. Raise your hand if you're ready. Sam, we've already had you on, sir. You've already acknowledged that you've been trolled and made a fool of, sir, so you don't have to come back, sir. We thank you, Sam. No, no, no. You don't have to let us know that you've been made a fool of and you've been used as a tool, Sam. It's okay. You can go on and frolic away. Um, Let me get Shane. Let's get Shane in here. Shane Ryan. I think that's the name. Shane Ryan, hop on. Shane Ryan. Sam, let me get you out because we don't want nobody trying to troll because you've been trolled. Shane Ryan, hop in, Shane. Okay. Y'all raise your hand if you're ready. I got a lot of people. You're raising your hand and you're not saying nothing. Let's get Khalid in here. Khalid in the building. Khalid. Khalid, hop in. Unmute your microphone, Khalid.
Always beautiful hopping on with you, man. Blessings with you. Happy New Year, and everything. Majoro spirit all the way.
Yes, sir.
Um, I just want to tell you real quick. It's so funny. It's perfect timing because I've been itching to get on to make you mindful because I don't even believe I have to warn you because you're so sharp and on point and so fly with it. You're gonna handle your biz regardless, right? But I notice certain quote unquote powers that be, they're crashing out because they can't pinpoint a way to attack the lineage of FBA.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're trying to use you as a proxy to hate on you, to try to sabotage or slander in any way possible because something as on point as a lineage, they can't quite get. So they have to point fingers, they have to throw stones and throw blame, and they can't do it. So
Right.
before I land my plane, I just want to tell the audience, please pay attention. Brother Tariq has been sincere and 1,000% every time saying the code and the lineage itself is the core of what is going on. It ain't got nothing to do with him being fly or leading anything. He's just helping us lead ourselves with logic, spirituality, a true foundation of who we really are. And then from there, we could collectively be on point and on code and do what we got to do to handle business. And
Yes.
I land my plane.
Thank you so much. But yeah, and brother was right on point. Yeah, people are mad because so many people are acknowledging their foundational Black American lineage. So they're trying to get in front of it now. It's like, oh, we got to stop this. Too many people are acknowledging this. We got to attack somebody. We got to attack something. So the only thing they can attack is me, but I'm not leading nobody. What am I leading you to do? Let's unpack that. If I'm the de facto leader, lead to do what? I want you to do. Lead you to do what? They never explain that. Then they start talking about all this money. You getting all that money. What money? What FBA money? Where's all this money you're talking about? All that money from being an FBA leader. Where's the money? I would like to know if there's some money out there. If there's a big pot of FBA money, can y'all tell me what the it is? Because I damn sure didn't get none of it. Where's this pot of FBA money that's sitting around that I'm in a I was supposed to be in a basement laying in a pile of money counting it like ah, ha, 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 ha. Where's this money and where's it coming from and why is the money there? I mean, come on, none of the shit makes sense. Where is this money? I ain't made a dime off no FBA. The people don't know how to attack. It's a lineage. They don't know how to attack it. It's like it's a big boogeyman now. Oh, the FBA. Oh, that big old pot of FBA money. Ooh, that money. They don't know what to say, man. Ooh, look at you, got a whole heap of money off that FBA. That FBA is like an ATM machine. It's just giving money day and night. Oh, the FBA is lurking in the woods. Uh, People are losing their minds, ladies and gentlemen, because of our lineage. They're just saying anything. They're literally, my brother just called, he made a great point. People are crashing out because they can't control the movement because it's a lineage and it's decentralized and they can't control it. People flip out when they can't control something. So they have to make up fantasies. They're just making up stuff. Yeah. The leader of the stop. And y'all is MAGA. I mean, good. They just make up stuff every day. Where it's a bunch of MAGA people. There's a bunch of money somewhere. T.S. Giselle is the first lady. People, y'all just saying any damn thing. People are just saying anything. They are losing their damn minds, which is good. That's good, ladies and gentlemen. That's good. People are crashing out because acknowledging our lineage and we're getting power based on acknowledging our foundational Black American lineage. And people are afraid of our power, ladies and gentlemen. They're afraid of our power. Let me get Patty Cakes, y'all. Patty Cakes, y'all in the building. Patty Cakes, y'all.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? How you doing?
What's up, Patty Cakes?
Oh my goodness, I'm over here laughing. Check this out. When you said suspected white supremacist, you see how quick he delineated? It was
Didn't he?
like,
Oh,
you're
didn't he?
Jewish.
Oh, with the quickness, didn't he? Oh,
It
I'm a
was
Jewish.
so quick.
I'm a white supremacist. I'm Jewish, but we can't do
Yeah. But he can say he's Jewish, but we can't say we're foundationals. Come
it.
on now. That doesn't make any sense, but thanks for this space. I'm laughing my behind off.
Thank you so much, beloved. Okay. Wait, is Gary back? Okay, Gary. Okay, hold on. Gary, you back? Hop back on, Gary. I don't. Did you have more to say, Gary? Gary, unmute your microphone if you had more to say. Because you did, Gary, you delineated very quickly. When we said when I said you're a suspected white supremacist, oh, I'm a Jewish guy. I'm Jewish.
Well, you insulted a Jewish man by calling me a Nazi 5 times.
Okay,
I mean, is that the type of spaces you're running?
no, you're lying.
Calling Jewish people Nazis? Is that the type of spaces you're running? Seriously?
Now, family, did y'all hear me call this man a Nazi once? You see how these lying? This is a lesson for the family here. Did you see how this man just sat here and lied like this? I didn't call him a Nazi once. Now, this is a man, you see, he's established himself as a liar. All right. That's why he keeps lying about our lineage. Because
Number one, you're the only liar here. You have a mute.
yes, I'm muting you because I'm teaching the people here. I'm teaching how liars work. He's established himself as a liar. The people here clearly heard the conversation. I didn't say you were a Nazi one time, but you just told a blatant lie. Like you've been blatantly lying about me being a leader and our lineage being an organization, which makes zero sense, sir. So you have anything else to lie about? This is why I mute you. I'm not going to just sit here and let you lie indiscriminately, sir. Now, Gary,
No, you will not let me say what I need to say to actually prove my point
you're not proving.
because you can't handle the truth here. That's how this space is.
No, you just keep lying, and we're not having
You keep muting me so I can't actually talk. See
Yeah,
how that?
yeah, but you're not going to talk over me, and you're not going to lie. I've given you an opportunity to tell the truth, and all you do is lie and troll. And this is not a troll space, sir. You got
I'm not trying to troll at all, sir. I'm trying to get answers out of you.
right, and
I'm trying to understand why you are the only one who claims that FBA stuff, and you actually the only one who has any.
sir, that's not true. I'm not the only person who claims to be a foundational Black American. There's millions of people claiming to be
The
foundational.
only one with money. The rest of these broken. You know it. You're the only one.
No, no, these are not broke people on here. You don't know these people on here. What are you talking about? You don't know these people. Many of these people are business owners. They come from all walks of life. You're not going to sit here and call all of these people broke. Now you sound like,
I'm sorry. I actually know millionaires and billionaires. They don't ask for handouts.
yeah.
They don't ask for reparations. They go out there in capitalism and
Oh,
earn it. That's
wait,
how that.
wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Do your people get reparations for the Holocaust? Hmm? Gary, since you said you're Jewish, do your people get compensation for the Holocaust? Are they turning that money down? I don't have you muted, Gary. You see, the white supremacy came right on out, didn't it? Gary, hop on in. Does your people get compensation for the Holocaust? Is that a handout, sir? You ain't muted, so don't play like I got you muted. You ain't muted. I want to hear this. Hop on in here, Gary, since you want to insult these beautiful Black people in here talking about they're broke and they want handouts. See, yeah, it came right on out, didn't it? Yeah, I don't have him muted. He ain't saying nothing now. He bounced now. Uh-huh. Yeah, his punk ass bounced up out of here. Yeah, the racism came right on out. Yeah, that's what that's about. That's what that was about, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're getting on code and we're talking about that reparations, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he has a problem with. Because we're getting on code as far as our lineage, and we're going to be like, hey, where's the bag? That's where he has a problem. That's where all of that trolling came from. Talking about a group and an organization, and you just keep prodding them, and then the truth comes out. Oh, these motherfuckers are broke because they begging for handouts. There it is. That's where it is. That's the problem right there. That was the problem all along, ladies and gentlemen. If you keep on poking people when they're lying, let's just get to the root of why they're lying, why they talking in circles, why they're making up false narratives. There we go. He got a problem with us getting on code about our lineage because they know the bag is going to come, family. That's why they keep trying to get in front of it. They know the bag is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the real tomorrow.
Can I finally talk? Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. After about 5 minutes
hold.
of you running your mouth, I appreciate you talking. First of all, my people were put in gas chambers. I don't remember your people being put in gas chambers, sir.
So,
Your people were forced to work.
so,
My people were killed on the spot. Don't compare the two. Don't make a fool out of yourself.
oh, really?
That's not how this works.
Yes, sir. We were lynched, hung, done all and all some of the people who enslaved us was your people, sir.
Ah, so it was the Jewish people. So you agree with Myron?
No, no, no.
Gotcha.
Some of you
Gotcha.
you
Gotcha.
didn't get
Oh, this is gonna be clipped up, bro. I appreciate
You're
that.
trying to troll,
That's that gotcha moment, bro.
you got
I appreciate that.
trying to troll your way out of it.
I'm not trying to troll anything. I'm Myron Gaines' manager, and I just made a fool out
Sir,
of
I'm
you.
talking about white supremacists, which is what you are.
I'm not a white supremacist. I'm a Jewish
You're a
man.
white,
And again, you want to call me a white supremacist.
yes, sir. You're a white supremacist, and your people enslaved us, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Your people.
The white supremacists hate
Yeah,
me
no, no,
more than you.
your people.
Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. Go to.
No, no, because you sound just like the typical white supremacist, sir. And
No, I'm a Jewish man, and again, you're with this.
sir, you are a white supremacist.
Is that how you scare these people? Tell everyone's a white supremacist.
Sir, you're trolling. You're trying to troll. Yeah,
I'm not trolling. I'm trying to have an actual debate with you, but you're
sir,
incapable.
sir, you white supremacists.
All you can do is mute and say white
Yeah,
supremacist.
but you're not going to just troll in circles, sir.
I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah, you got a problem with foundational black,
You won't let me talk.
sir. You
You won't let me talk.
problem with foundational black Americans getting reparations.
I got a problem with communists like
Okay, now
you.
you're just saying anything. Now you're just saying.
You're a straight up
Okay,
communist.
okay, now you're just saying anything.
You want
Okay,
handouts. Keep calling me.
okay, you're just saying anything, sir. Now you're trying to troll your way out of it, sir. That's the problem that you have. You sat here lying and talking in circles, and you're just upset that we are getting on code and the bag is coming. We're going to get our reparations, sir. And you try to justify, well, some of the Jewish people got reparations because they deserved it. Then foundational Black Americans deserved it because the Holocaust, that was a few years. What the white supremacists did to us was a few centuries. So, yes, we're going to have to get compensated for that, sir. And the compensation is coming. The real Tamara, hop in.
What's up, Tariq? What's up, family? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, beloved. How are you?
I'm good. I jumped on tonight because I saw you were live, and I came in to hear about a whole bunch of other different stuff. I jumped in at the tail end of Gary Myron Gaines as manager and you and your exchange. And it was interesting that that just happened because about a week ago, I think it was about a week ago, a gentleman hopped on your live and challenged you. And he said, how come when white people get on here and they talk about Jews, you shut them down? And you said, because it's all the same. If they're white supremacists, they're white supremacists. They try to delineate themselves. But if they're white supremacists, they're white supremacists. They're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was pretty interesting and kind of stuck in the back of my mind. But listening to this right now and thinking about this past year, I know people aren't crazy about Candace Owens, but thinking about this past year, how Candace Owens has really been going after how Jews use this victimhood card, and hearing Gary right now talk about, well, you guys want a handout, and you challenged him. You said, well, wait a minute, don't you people get reparations? And well, we've been putting gas chambers, as if America right now isn't spending billions of dollars with Israel right now, as if every single president of this country hasn't given Jews reparations, but FBA, we're broke ass. Oh wow. So I just wanted to say this is all coming full circle how you shared with people about a week ago. Don't get caught up in trying to delineate between the white supremacists. They're all coming from the same root. And for him to say, I'm Jewish, I'm not a white supremacist. Hello, George Soros is an admitted white supremacist Nazi who worked for the Nazis. And he admitted it and he's proud of it. And he's a Jew. So that doesn't make you a non-Nazi or a non-white supremacist because you're a Jewish person. Daniel Sterling, the previous owner of the Clippers, when that recording came out about him and his little black girlfriend who wasn't supposed to be black or whatever, and she was recording him, he was recorded saying, "You don't understand. You cannot be a black person on my arm." In Israel, we look down on them. We look down on them. So you can't be black. I'm not supposed to be interacting with black people. We look down on them. And you know what? The news quickly glossed that over. But y'all go back and listen to the recordings of him saying that. That's what he said about the people in Israel. They look down on us. So
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say it's all coming full circle. Right here, you put all that recording together from what you said about a week ago. Don't separate the white supremacists. They're all the same. So what Gary jumped on here and did, and I'll just land my plane with this. He's Myron Gaines' manager. No doubt the two of them cooked up this little action to try and get you to corner you into making it like you're attacking Jews because with most white liberals and conservatives, when it comes to Jews, they're all very protective of the quote unquote Jews. So
Mhm.
this to me seems like this was just a plot and you handled it well. Congrats and
Fact.
have a good night, fam.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Gary, that didn't work. That fell flat. That whole you just called me a Nazi. Gary, we there's what almost 1,000, over 1,000 people in here. Nobody called you a Nazi. That's not going to work. The whole I'm white and I say so. It fell flat, Gary. It's all right to take an L, Gary. That fell flat. Your fake gotchas, that fell flat, Gary. We got C Killer in the building. Let's get C Killer.
And say, where is Tariq getting all this FBA cash? Hey, now look, he tried to compare slavery and the Holocaust. 6 million people died in the Holocaust, and supposedly there were over 200 million lives lost in the Middle Passage from Africa to the Americas. So maybe to him, I guess 6 million is more than 200 million. I don't know, So I think he needs to let that go. And one more thing, Tariq, that Puerto Rican chick you played earlier on YouTube, man, that chick was sounding just like JW Stupid.
Yeah, I know. I know. They all be sounding alike, don't they?
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy, brother. Have a good night,
Thank
man.
you so much, brother. Yes, indeed. All right, let me get some more folks. We got a lot of people in here. But yeah, Gary, that your troll attempt failed, buddy. That didn't work. Your troll gotchas trying to do the I'm white and I say so. That fell flat. Come on, Gary. I'm not Myron. You're not dealing with an amateur, sir.